And then maybe they'll look at it and they'll go, that looks like something I want to be part of, and they'll join us in the coming weeks. So we want to thank our hosts and sponsors, as we do each and every week. The one-stop shop for everything for business success under one roof. We have the Mega Workplace, where we've been here since day one, so we want to thank Pam and George. They're not with us today, but we want to thank them for offering up this space every Wednesday morning for our 1 million cups. We have Lee, which is also downstairs. They are Lake Economic Area Development. They are charged with bringing economic development to Lake County. They have an office downstairs. We have John Doringus from the SBDC. John, in the back.
I'm always free.
But he's not cheap, but he's free. But yeah, John is a free service that is offered through the state, correct, John?
Pardon me?
It's offered through the state.
Actually, we get funded by a number of sources. SBA funds about half of our costs, then the cities, the counties, and universities. I'm an employee of the University of Central Florida.
All right, so what John said, but it is a free service. So he will help you get your business organized, get it structured, and he's just a great resource to have. Again, set up a meeting with John, it's free. And then we have Brian with the UCF Incubator. Brian, raise your hand. Brian is also a great resource, and Brian spoke last week on a lot more of what the UCF Incubator does. So Brian we talk, because our offices are right across the hall from each other, and we talk all the time, and Brian says, please let everybody know they are welcome to sit down with me and just have an initial consultation. Take advantage of Brian's offer, because he is here. The thing you've got to remember, everything that happens in this building is here for your benefit to help you be more successful. And we just, every week we talk about it. Please just take advantage of these services and products and programs that we have available within the building. Great.
We also have available today Mr. Mark Gordon. He's the property appraiser for Lake County.
Mark, thank you for being here. So, to our sponsors, we want to thank our sponsors, Foxtail Coffee, each and every week. They've been our sponsor since day one, so we are 2 months into our third year. They have been the sponsors from the very beginning. The one thing that I always ask, and we ask that if you make a connection during one of your 1 Million Cups meetings, and you want to meet and learn more about their business outside of the meeting itself, just go to a Foxtail as a way to say thank you for them. You know, they've given to us graciously again for 2+ years, and I think it's a great way to give back to them. And I know there's a lot of coffee shops that have been going around here. Also visit them, but let's also keep Foxtail #1 in our minds when we set those meetings. And then we want to thank the Happy Hippie Customs for breakfast. It's funny, every now and then Arlene and I have conversations throughout the week, and she's like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to make this week. And it's like, whatever it is, it's going to be awesome.
I had 3 people come up and go, there was the teaser on Facebook, we didn't see the picture.
I know, and you know, we're gonna change our motto to come for the food and then stay for the meeting. So, what is 1 Million Cups? Let's start off, and if we can, our organizers, if you could, please stand up. Arlene, stand up. Delaney, where's all our organizers at? Greg's back here somewhere. Just like to remind everybody that our organizers give of their time voluntarily to help put this on every week. So we thank them for everything that they do to put the meetings together. But 1 Million Cups is for the community, by the community. It is a business support program where successful business people, which is all of you, see?
Dogs.
And see, Willie's excited about it today too. Are here to give back to our presenters to help them be more successful. I think in business, I think one of the worst things that we can do is look at each other, regardless of our businesses, as competition. We are not here to compete against each other. We are here to work with each other. And by doing this and being here to support our presenters, this is how we work together. When you work together, everybody becomes more successful. When you compete against each other, I think everybody becomes less successful. But it is a hub or a home base for entrepreneurs in Lake County. I think we'll take that out. It's too hard to say. This is part of the network of, we're now up to, in town, we're going to have to change this, we're up to 115 chapters across the country. When we started this chapter a little over 2 years ago, we were like, I think the 101st or 102nd. So in the last 2 years, they've opened another 12 or 13 chapters throughout the country. And again, it's a national program. We also have our sister brother chapter in Claremont. We want this to be your home chapter, but visit them as well. They're doing an awesome job over there, so we want to work together and support each other for Lake County and what's the betterment of all business in Lake County. Every week, never cost anything. You just show up, give back from your experience to help our presenters. We're going to feed you. We're going to give you coffee. How was your coffee this morning? Was it good? All right, because I made it. This is the first time I made it. Because Adrienne is out sick, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to make coffee. I'm going to make it. So if it was really good, I'm taking credit for it because I didn't make it. If it was really bad, I was going to blame it on Margaret. And she's not even here, but it's good, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. And then if you're a business person, an entrepreneur, this is where you want to be every week. So, more about what is 1 Million Cups. We're going to do presentations and not pitches. Your presenters are up here to present a challenge in their business that we'll talk about, I think, on the next slide. They're not here to pitch to you. They're not here to sell to you. They're not here to ask for money or fundraise. They're here to present a challenge that you are here to help them with. And we want honest, organic connections to be made during our meeting. This is not a networking organization. It is not a networking meeting. So we want everybody walking in here feeling comfortable and that they're not going to be sold to. There are incredible networking organizations around. Todd, former 2-year president for BNI. Great organization. If you want to get it in one of the best networking organizations, talk to Todd. Marie does an awesome job with the chamber and all of her networking events. You want to talk about networking events, talk to Marie. Here we want to make connections that you can take and make long-term, lasting relationships. So, who is new to 1 Million Cups? And would you please stand up? First timers. So what we are going to do, and what we are going to ask you to do, is we're going to ask you to stay standing. After you introduce yourself, you can sit down. We want your name and your business name, not your 30-second elevator speech, not who your customer are. That crosses over that bridge to networking. We just name it business. Go ahead.
Randy Malden, Scalehound AI.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Heather Peace, 2 ladies and a mop.
Oh, nice.
Carrie Jones, Lake County Schools.
Thank you.
Nikki Sauerbrei, Tiberius High School, the Incubator EDU program.
Thank you. Thank you. Laura?
Laura Smith, Cutting Studio.
Thank you.
Kathleen Daniels, Lake County Schools.
Thank you. Great representation by the school board. Go ahead.
My name is Grace, and I'm here for a class for Lake Sumter.
Very good.
My name is Brandon Renner. I am with FL Beaver Homes and Harrison RPG. I'm a realtor.
Thank you, Brandon. Go ahead.
My name is Tiffany Turnseed. I'm here for a class, but also want to venture into providing mobile.
Are you here for the same class that she is?
Probably.
Whoever it is, tell them we give you an A. Go ahead.
Star Wakefield, ECS for Kids, which is the Eustace Head Start, and also Eustace Chamber.
Perfect. Thank you. Did we get everybody? All right. This is one of the best. This is one of the best first-time attendees we have. So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. So, who is eligible to present at a meeting? So 1 Million Cups was really designed for newer businesses 1 to 5 years. If you did the research and you did a quick Google search to find out, we want to keep positive terms. What is the success rate of a business year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5? The success rate will be lowest in the first year and it will be greater each year up to 5 years. That's what the program is about, to help you get through the first 5 years, overcome those challenges that you run into during those first 5 years, and then the success rate from 5 years on is going to pretty much put you on a path to success where you have long-term business, a long-term success where you may need to come back and get some updates and tweak it a little bit, but you get to that 5 years, you're on the road to a very long career. So it has to start with a concept or an idea. Everybody has an idea. Everybody has a thought. All your businesses started with a thought or a concept. Present that idea or concept here. we've got probably 55 or 60 people with us today. They're going to tell you whether that concept or idea is ready for this area of Lake County, the state of Florida, etc. Or maybe it's not quite ready yet. Maybe it's just a little bit more advanced than the area is ready for. But you want to get that honest feedback before you start investing a lot of time and a lot of money that more than likely has a chance not to succeed than it is to succeed. But the basic, again, goes back to that 1 to 5 years. You're going to present what we like to refer to as a what keeps you up at night challenge. This is going to be a what keeps you up at night, what keeps you awake during the day, what occupies your mind while you're driving back and forth from appointments. This is what we want you up here. What is that challenge, that the number one challenge you have in your business right now? You're going to present that challenge. You're going to get some feedback from everybody here. Again, you have some of the most successful people in the area in this room each and every week to give you the feedback that you need to overcome that challenge. Then we're going to say, you know what, come back in 6 months because we want to know what your next challenge is. Over a course of 5 years, you have 10 opportunities to present, and you can present at other chapters to get their thoughts and ideas as well. But you're going to have 10 opportunities to present to overcome every business challenge and every challenge you have to become a long-term successful business. So you come back in 6 months, first challenge was overcome. This is my new challenge.
Sorry.
That's all right. And then we don't want to forget about our long-term established businesses because, you know, the one thing that I've learned and I've watched with businesses over the years, growing a business can be done the right way, it can be done the wrong way. If you grow your business the wrong way, it can do a lot of damage to your core business that you might have spent 10, 12 years building. Then you go to grow it the wrong way and you start taking away from both. Again, successful people that have taken a business from a concept to success to growth will help give you ideas on how to grow your business the right way. So we've got a sign up on the back. If you're interested, sign up on that back table that you want to present, or just go to the website. It's the 1 Million Cups Lake County /Eustis website. If you're not following it, please follow it, and then just click on the present tab, fill it out, and we'll review it, and we'll get you up here ready to present. So we're going to get started with our question of the day. We're going to take a couple minutes to do this, then we're going to bring our presenter up. Our question of the day: what is the best gift you have given or received lately? Anyway, Stephanie.
Stephanie with Posh Dining and Charcuterie. The best gift that I've received lately and I keep receiving is community and fellowship and love. It's been a crazy month. I'm growing rapidly, and a lot of the businesses that I'm collaborating with, Happy Hippie Customs, is also growing rapidly, and it's been very overwhelming. So to be able to have people to share that with and community to come in and show their love and show their fellowship, it's the best thing ever.
Arlene.
The best gift that I've received is right alongside Stephanie. Last night we did Open Table Tuesday for the first time at my store, and Stephanie and a few other companies showed up and showed out, because what we do is we offer a free meal for anybody in the community that needs it, and we got donations from other companies. We had a full table of people that brought in dried foods and things, and it was the biggest gift that we could have asked for.
You know, a lot of times we have to just, I think the best gift that we can give, and we're all called to give back, is giving back. There's no better gift that we can give than to give back. So thank you for doing that last night. David.
Well, I thought this was a great gift, but it ended up being a bad gift. So I had an employee it was her birthday coming up, and she'd been driving this awesome muscle car to work every day. So I took a picture of it and I made a big poster for it so it could go up in her, next to her car in the garage. Turns out she'd only been driving that because her car was broken down and she was driving her husband's car.
That was a great gift for him.
It's the intention that counts.
Right. It's not about the gift, it's about the thought. Can we do one more and then we'll get to our presenter? Matthew.
As a dad of small children, the best gift that I get is family that is willing to watch my little ones on a moment's notice.
Yeah, Delaney, I see you shaking your head. So what is our format for when you present? So if you're thinking about presenting or you're interested in presenting, we're going to do 1 to 2 presentations a week. Today we only have one, so it's going to be a 6-minute presentation. We're not going to cut you off at 6 minutes because we want you to get your full presentation in. We generally do about 20 minutes of feedback. If you go over to 7 or 8, which is fine, again, we want that full presentation. It will just kind of take into a little bit of your feedback time, but you're going to get on average 26 minutes or so each week when you present to get the full presentation and get the feedback that you want to get. We do ask, just make sure if we can, the best we can, let's keep our responses, as succinct as we can because we want to get through as many of them. We know everybody's got some great thoughts, but we want to make sure, because the one thing that I don't like to do is have to say, please, we got to cut it off here because we've had so many great responses to stay around afterwards. So if we keep it short, we can get everybody in and then do some follow-up with our presenter afterwards. So our presenter today is Autumn. She is with company Strawberry Soul, correct?
Yes, Strawberry Soul.
All right, so we're going to welcome, Todd's getting the presentation queued up. So let's welcome Autumn.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. We are Strawberry Soul, but before we get into my presentation, I want to offer a sincere thank you to 1 Million Cups, to Jim and the whole team working here. Thank you for hosting this event today. I have been to many of these meetings, and I've enjoyed listening and learning from presenters, and the feedback is phenomenal. So I've been waiting for my turn to present, and today is the day. So thank you guys. Sometimes you gotta thank the leaders because they don't hear it enough, Okay, so we are Strawberry Soul. I see some familiar faces, some people I'm meeting for the first time. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Autumn Encarnación. You can say Encarnación in Spanish, but you gotta say it like you mean it. I am a local, you stomp your foot, snap your finger. I'm a local singer-performer, but today I am not wearing that hat. Today I am coming on behalf of my family and our business, Strawberry Soul. My family is originally from Puerto Rico and moved to New York and then settled back down in Florida. I call it the Great Migration. I don't know why we do it. They're like, oh, New York is good, but we're going to go back to Florida. I grew up here going to school in Lake County. I finished school in North Georgia, so I finished high school and college in Georgia. I went to an all-women's college, Wesleyan College, and then I moved back down to Florida and integrated with my family. I don't know how much you know about Puerto Rican families, but a big part of our culture is community, togetherness, and celebrating. We like to celebrate everything and anything, honey. So luckily for me, my family is really great. They have a knack for gift giving, thoughtful and creative gifts, and they have a great talent for making even the smallest event feel grandeur by utilizing detail and event decor. So we birthed Strawberry Soul. This company we started, we saw an opportunity to start a business using what we were naturally good at, what we're naturally gifted at, to build a business, gain income, and build deeper connections with our community. So you have Strawberry Soul. I have strict instructions. I'm gonna motion here, but you can look behind me. Okay. So Strawberry Soul is event decor, gift baskets, and more. You're welcome. I am gonna sing for you. You're welcome. This is actually one of the first baskets that we created. Strawberry Soul, I like to say it is the gift that keeps on giving because there is something for everyone in all of our baskets. Our baskets, we make a variety of baskets, small, medium, and large. Our small baskets, the price point is $100. Our medium baskets are $150. Our large baskets are $200. All of our baskets are guaranteed to come with 4 staple items. So you're going to get something utility aside from just the basket itself. You're going to get something decorative, something edible, and most importantly, something locally sourced from our local businesses or our local vendors. I used to work at Bountiful Farms. I'm not sure, has anybody been over to Bountiful Farms? It's like Deep Leesburg, Okahumka. And my friend works there, and she's a bee charmer. And so we would include a lot of her honey and her cards in our baskets. So you can always find that for staple items. This basket is beautiful. It's one of the first baskets that we ever sold. I'm gonna move to the next slide. I'm new at this, so I'm speed racing, but yes, working on my pace. How am I doing? I'm doing okay? All right. So we talked about the baskets. They come in a variation of sizes. We talked about price points. We have created, probably in this last year, we've been slow to the start, about 200 baskets in just a year. We are looking to connect or market to all of Central Florida, including but not limited to Lake County, Marion County, Sumter County, and the villages. Now, the reason we started this business is I had a friend who works as a sales rep in the villages. He works in real estate. He had several closings coming up, and he wanted to give his clients a thoughtful, meaningful gift, something to really leave an impression to say thank you for closing with us, thank you for choosing to be a part of our community. There are a few organizations offering gift baskets. Their price point was $175. He's like, I like giving the gift baskets. He's like, but I feel when I give the gift baskets, there's not enough content. I said, $175? I said, we can make a basket for $175. So he said, I'd be happy to pay you to do it. So I sat down with my family, we got creative, and we made our first basket. And we have our first sale to Tyler in the Villages, a sales rep. And we actually sold this basket for $175. There are over 25 items in that basket. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And like I said, something decorative, something utility, something useful, and something locally sourced. So these are just pictures of some of the baskets that we have made. This basket is one of my favorite. It is a bourbon date night basket, and you can't see it, but it's got some canvas paintings and acrylic paint in there as well. So it's a fun date night basket, valued at about $200, but it's beautiful. Here we have created a detailed order form. So the best thing about our company is not only do we have pre-made gift baskets, you're also able to customize your gift basket with us. You can leave detailed notes here. You can also provide us with swagger materials that you want to add to the basket or event decor, and we will put that together for you. Okay, so you have access to this. This basket was also for a realty group. If you look closely, that's the Villages. They gave us all of their swag, and then we put it together for them. And then we included a little whiskey, because why not? The best thing about our company is we deliver. And I'm the delivery woman, so if you order, you get it from me. We do a $10 service charge and then 70 cents a mile. We deliver within 25 to 50 miles based out of Lake County. Now, if you got something special, call me and we can work it out. We deliver. We fit them all in my car. And just in case you didn't know, we deliver. That's me. Now you can meet our team, Strawberry Soul. This is our family. This is my uncle, my aunt, my mom, and my mom's sister, so she would be my other aunt. And between the 5 of us, we make all of it happen. We are on social media, so you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and you can email us. We accept payment through Venmo right now, and it is taxable, so there's that. These are a few pictures of our centerpieces. Just because we did talk about event decor. This was an 80th birthday party that we did for my uncle, Puerto Rican themed, you know, keeping it with the family. We did all of the decor. And there's my Aunt Lisa, who is here today, and she's actually the one who puts all the baskets together. This is a cake that we made, and there's Strawberry Soul. So we're wrapping up. We are pretty much a 2-man team. I am the face, the marketing, the delivery woman, and I take the orders, so administrative work. And my aunt, she handles the purchasing and putting together of the baskets and then delegating tasks to the team to put together baskets. We are Strawberry Soul. Did I do that? Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you. Now, for the fun part, our challenge question. We are slow and steady at this. We've been at this for about 1 year. My degree is in performance and theater, so it is not in business. This may seem like an amateur question, but it is something we really need the answer to. And what we're looking for is, how do we pay ourselves? How do we cover cost effectively? And how do we keep moving the business forward. So we're looking for financial business strategies. Should I read it directly from the?
No,
From
I
there,
think
they can read it?
Everybody get a good idea what the challenges are. All right, first, let's thank Autumn for her presentation. Great job.
You will want to read that because they won't be able to see it on Facebook.
Okay.
So just FYI,
So
but
read
they
it out
can also
loud.
talk about it.
I need glasses. Can you see? Oh, bless you.
So the main challenges are that Autumn and Lisa are looking for a financial business strategy to help effectively disperse weekly revenue to help cover the cost of materials, labor, and delivery services. Also, what percentage are they putting back into the business to cover cost of materials? How do they pay themselves to sufficiently cover for their time and labor? And then they give the cost of all of the different baskets and what goes into them on the average cost. So this is a big issue that a lot of businesses have. And where'd John go? John will be so happy when he sees this.
Is John with SBDC? Is that how I say it? I have already put in for an application to have a consultation.
So let's open it up again. Thank you, Autumn. It was a great presentation. Let's open it up for some thoughts. I think this is the biggest challenge a lot of businesses do. Greg, you got Ryan?
Do I need to get this away?
No, you hang on that. Greg and I will cover the questions.
Hi Ryan, I'm at Avanti Branding. So I have a couple questions for you just on your costs that are gonna hopefully help you kind of rein in where you're actually at. So first of all, you guys are saying the standard basket's $150 and your estimated budget is $75. So it's a 50% is what you're making on it, right? Does that include the cost of gas, mileage, and anything else like that?
Does the 150 include the cost of gas and
$75,
mileage?
is that a hard cost for just the basket, or does it also
Hard
include
cost for
the
just the
total cost?
basket, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, figure out what your actual cost is to make the basket, because you need to include all of that in there as well. It may seem small, but you guys are doing those baskets, you gotta know what your actual amount is. Maybe it's only an additional $10. And I see that you already charge more for 50 miles or anything over 25, so that's good. But that would be the first thing to figure out, because if you're looking at growing your revenue, you're either gonna get more volume, or you're going to increase the size of the margin that you're keeping that piece for yourself. So first figure out where you're at on your actual costs, and that'll help you figure out where you need to go next.
Yeah, so I think
Thank you, that was wonderful.
the one thought that I had was 50% is a decent margin, but if you're spending 2 to 2.5 hours per basket, correct? You're down to $30 to $37.50 an hour.
Plus gas, plus mileage on the car.
Yeah, now the mileage charge and the gas charge is in addition to the 150, or is that included?
As of right now, it has been included, but it should be in addition is what I think. We have been taking it from the 150. That's why we're asking, because something doesn't feel right. They're like, it doesn't feel like we're making any more money.
And that's where you bring in Ryan's suggestion of
factoring that into the cost.
Because when you're delivering, a 25-mile delivery is a minimum of 2 hours. That just took away from the cost to make one basket. You know, then you've got gas on top of that. So your 50% margin on paper, I think, looks great. As you whittle it down, you probably got $100 to $110. Your margin's probably maybe 25%. My second thought is, and we're coming over here, on the materials that you're given, are you buying all of them? Are you advertising for the people that are donating or providing the products in the basket, where maybe you can say, look, I'm going to put your business card and advertise for you, but I either want this at a discount or a wholesale rate or donate it.
I love the wholesale rate, and yes, we are purchasing.
I got one first.
Yes.
All right. Businesses in general, the way you should operate is your rule should be 60-40 in general to start with, meaning 60% gross profits and then 40% expenses. And as you start being in the business and honing it and everything, ideally bringing down that expense gives you more margin. But the 60-40 to start off with, and then that's your net operating income. And then from there, what you do is you look at, okay, how much of that do I want profit from that? And then you take out, let's say, out of that 60%, it's 100,000. You want to take net of, let's say, 10%, just keep simple math. So on that 100,000, you want net in your pocket after taxes, expenses, and all that. Maybe for the first year, that's what you want to achieve. Then you go from that. Then you divide that 150 into that and see how many baskets you would need to do at $150. That would be the first way to do it, and that's a basic foundational business. But you got to take into every expense that you have. And a lot of people don't do. Like in this case, from what you were saying earlier in your presentation, you had stated, the way I understood it was that the delivery was $10 plus 70 cents a mile, but then now you just stated it was included in the basket.
So moving forward, we're doing $10. Thank you for the clarification. Moving forward, we're doing $10 for the service and 70 cents a mile. What we have been doing is this, and that's not really covering the cost. Thank you.
Go ahead, then we'll go to Jesse.
Hi, Heather Peace.
Hi,
I'm a
Heather.
new business owner too, and the cost to be able for me and my partner to be able to take and have a draw. We found, I don't know if we include our mileage with our cost, and we also include our supplies with our cost. So if maybe you raised your prices maybe $25 to even that cost out, you might be able to catch a draw. Your draw might be small at first, but then maybe 1 month you'll get more than you did the last month, and it might even out. I've just found that for me, that's worked out for our company. Was just, and people tend to with the price, they don't understand because they see dollars, and then you just explain like you did here, how much is included in that package. If you buy bulk, like maybe Amazon bulk and stuff, that might help you also with that.
Yeah, we do buy bulk.
Yeah, bulk. I found bulk from my cleaning supplies has been wonderful. So, and we've been able, we actually last month was able to take a good draw. So we were happy. So yeah, I don't know if that'll help.
Thank you.
Jesse.
Yes, it does. I've been waiting to hear from you.
Great presentation. What I'm going to say is going to sound like I'm skirting the question, but I'm not. I agree with pretty much everything that's been said. I will say on your hard cost of materials, you need to include no less than minimum wage for the time, and you're not at 50%, right? So echo what they said, but where's this going 5 years from now?
That's why I'm here. Thank you. Yes.
Where's it going 2 years from now? When you have that vision, the personal vision, you work backwards from that into how do we pay ourselves, when do we pay ourselves. There's tons of great books. Profit First is an incredible book. It basically tells you how to envelope system your business, and you assign percentages rather than dollar amounts, which is great for a startup business. By Mike Michalowicz, but don't ask me to spell his last name. Let's start with the vision and work backwards from there. The two of you together. What is our vision? 5 years from now, do we want to be doing this? 5 years from now, how many people, if the answer is yes, how many people do we want working for us? What do we want to pay them? Because we don't want them to go to Target and be able to make more money. We want them to make more money with us. That's been our motto at the Crepe Shop. And so start with the vision and then work backwards from there. And give me a call, we'll talk through that.
Stephanie with Posh Dining and Charcuterie. So you already know I have the same issue. But with my charcuterie, I buy in bulk for sure. And at first it's crazy because you're spending all of this money, but you're saving a lot as well. So if you can drive your costs down so that you can pay yourself, because I learned that from John and Brian over here. And I've been doing a lot of work adding a payroll pay for me into these prices, but I'm not necessarily raising my prices for my customers. I'm lowering the cost by buying bulk and also getting more sales by collaborating, like we were talking about. Collaborations have brought in so many sales for me. Like the Sharon, when you referred me to the Sharon, 60 boxes is like amazing, you know, so getting the 60 boxes and then driving the cost down by buying bulk, paying myself, now I actually have money left in my account, whereas before I was spending all of it and putting it back into my business or my bills.
Delaney.
Thank you. Delaney with Doing Good Junk Removal and Doing Good Shop. Hey, so real quick, if John was here, he would say, sit down, Delaney, you have no room to talk, okay? So I'll just say that. Yeah. But what I would offer is that after you talk to him, it's going to be a wealth of information. It's going to answer so many of these questions. But I would also suggest the Fast Track by the Kaufman Foundation lead. 100% would help you direct this.
So we're ready for that.
Okay, and then also I just wanted to ask, do you have specific delivery days that you do this so you can kind of like bulk gas efforts?
God bless you. Right now, I'm just doing them as they come in. We've been primarily partnering with the Village's sales reps. So we meet at the sales offices. So Lake Sumter Landing, Spanish Springs, Fenney, and Brownwood. So that's kind of been my central locale. But as we expand, yeah, we're going to have to select certain delivery days and when the order is wanted. I do singing telegrams. So sometimes we do have pre-made baskets, so some deliveries are day of, and that just depends on our availability.
So let's think about this from another perspective. One, stop meeting with all the different agents, join the Board of Realtors. Because you get all of the agents. You can be a
Beautiful, I love it. Let's do it.
So the point is, and where I want everybody to kind of shift their thinking a little bit, now what organizations or how can Autumn get in front of people to make sales? Because the point is, you be in the office hire somebody to do deliveries. Pay a minimum wage, and a couple of bucks for gas or whatever it is, because if they're making deliveries, you're making more money making the baskets and selling them. If you take your 200 baskets that you did over the last year, on average at $50 a basket, maybe when you factor in, income was, you need to increase your income at the same time you're decreasing your expenses.
I did the math for you, 150 at 200 last year, you made 30,000 gross profit. That's it.
Yeah, that's
gross profit before your expenses. Before you paid any expenses, gross profit.
I cannot tell if this is a negative or a positive.
It's a positive.
Okay.
It's your first.
Because I'm like, I definitely don't have $30,000.
No, hold on. No, it's perspective and it's positive because that was your first year, so you did well.
Beautiful.
But
Thank
what
you.
I'm getting at is that is your gross profit, 30,000. So now you can go up from that.
Let's go to Arlene, then we're going to come. David, you had something? Then we're going to go Arlene, we're going to go David, and then we're going to go Kate.
Okay, I have a couple things for you. Arlene, happy with the customs. First of all, it's not an immediate thing, but get the app Stride. Because Stride, you literally turn it on when you start driving somewhere, and it tracks your mileage, and it will give you a report at the end of the year to file on your taxes. That way you're not guessing, you have all of your mileage tax deductible, whether it's you making deliveries, your mom, your aunt, your cousin, whatever, you need to know how many miles. And if you're meeting up with people, it's a guessing game. Like, did we meet there 3 times? Did we meet there 8 times? Get an app, track it. Stride is the one I use, there's others out there. The other thing, if you have an EIN, which I'm assuming you are a business, you have an EIN. If not, get one. Because you can go to Amazon and things like that where you're buying bulk, and you can get a business account where you're not paying sales tax on those. That right there cuts out 6-7%, because it's a product that you're going to charge sales tax on. So you don't pay sales tax on the things that go into it. There are little gray areas. John can help you more with that. But if you cut out that 6-7% right off the top, that's already gaining. Another thing, my store, I know you haven't been there, we've been talking about getting there. I rent shelf space. You can make a couple sample baskets, put in there, and people can see what's available, put a price tag and offer custom, and it's at least visibility that may get you more orders. And then, like they said, the Realtors Foundation, there's also other foundations that you can get in for people that may want to like bulk order for like closing gifts or things like that. So definitely look into that.
Absolutely, thank you.
2 things. I think we're all kind of putting in on this driving and delivery thing, but two things. One thing would might be to have like standard packages, so that people could just buy like right off the shelf. That way you can buy things in bulk rather than having to do so much custom.
Agreed.
And then I used to run a machine shop. And we had to get a lot of materials for the machining, so we would order things from local, and we would send out local to businesses that we machine something for. We wouldn't do the delivery. We actually used a courier, kind of like a company called Brody or something like that. So instead of you cut down on your time and also have a better idea of what it costs and have a flat rate rather than hire a new employee.
So you're saying have a flat rate, have a better idea of what it costs?
You would have a better idea of cost so you can charge differently if you had a service that was doing the delivery for you. But you probably wouldn't be able to give them the same for you.
No, that part.
Alright, we're gonna go to Kate, then we're gonna go in the back, and then we're gonna come back.
Kate Scott with Great Scott Home Team through Keller Williams. I was wondering if you have a certain location that you would collaborate with businesses to have a pickup location, so that you could charge, okay, $10.
Such as Mega Workplace?
It could be, you'd have to speak to them, but you could have that central location that you charge to take it there, but if they want it taken directly to their house, then you charge a premium for that service.
Go ahead.
Heather with Lake County Social Scene. One of the things that I'm gonna task you with homework today
Love
is
it.
to write a vision board entry so that you see what you really want to pay yourself, what you really want to charge for your basket, and what you really want to pay for the ingredients in your basket. And it might take you 2 years to get there, but on your vision board, it's going to be a guiding force. And a suggestion is partners in purchase. So there are businesses in your area that use many of the same ingredients that you use in your baskets. They use them in a different way. Florists would be an example. So you can get with your local florist and see if there's maybe a purchase that you want to make that you can make in a larger way that all of you can save some money.
Matthew Guy, Pinpoint Web Studio. Autumn, I have so many notes that I will share with you afterwards, but one of the first ones I want to share with you is as you're going into other networking groups like the Florida Realtors and other local associations, I encourage you to utilize them to conduct your own market research. For example, if you go into some of these groups and you simply say, hey, I do X, Y, and Z, use me to give gifts to your clients rather than somebody else, they already have established relationships.
Yes.
Instead, go into this from a research standpoint of, hey, I'm looking to create the ultimate gift basket. So this is my approach right now. I have 4 staple items, local things. What do you want to see in baskets? What are things that you want out of a memorable gift for individuals? And create and tailor something that is designed for their use case. Yeah. In addition to that, for a financial standpoint, I would encourage you to have your standardized, of course, but also include upsell options so that people can upsell themselves on additional features, or instead of having 4 staples, they get 6. Instead of, meeting you halfway, which is the standard, we have the premium options. We deliver directly to you or to your client. We surprise them with a special gift. Hey, I'll sing happy birthday for them as well. By the way, I'm an entertainer. That is an additional cost, right? So those things are in addition to. So that market research, outside of SBDC, another great resource is called CareerSource. I would encourage you to go onto CareerSource, just book a consultation with them, but they have a training and upskills talent. It's designed for employees, but I would say you are an employee of your own business right now. You need skills that you lack. An organization like CareerSource can give you some of the project management or just overall how to manage a business that is not your forte. And lastly, I'll say I would encourage you to legitimize yourself online. Things like having a website, Internet Yellow Pages, Google Business, Eventbrite for your other business, Etsy, and Groupon for your standardized products.
That was what we needed, girl. Thank you, Matt.
So one thought that I had, and we're gonna go 1 or 2 more, then we'll wrap it up. So, when you look at it, like Greg said, when you look at the gross revenues for last year, if you did another year like that, you can only reduce your expenses so much.
Sure.
You want to focus on that, but that's why I wanted everybody thinking you need to increase your revenues, because if you decrease your expenses by 25% and you gross 30,000, that's only an extra $7,500 for the year. If you can increase your revenues from 30 to 60,000, it's going to go up exponentially. So it's not focus on reducing them, but the biggest thing is You've gotta get out and limit your time delivering, and you gotta do the sales to increase the revenues.
I feel that. I feel that same call.
Hi, I'm Wilkes Alexander, Alexander Scott and Associates. I would just offer that all the ideas and information are great, and there's a ton of it, a lot of variables, a lot of knowledge. What if you put together, with some help, a simulation that allows you to see every one of these variables being played out in a way that will tell you what's the biggest impact on the goals you're trying to achieve. That way, without doing anything except spending about 4 hours, you can see if it works. It's like flying the simulator before you fly the plane.
I've never heard of this simulation before. That's interesting.
Talk to me.
Brian, I saw you shaking your head. A good idea?
Were you gonna say the same thing?
No. It's a separate conversation. It was the realtor board struck another thing that somebody else in the room that I was texting say, you also should join the realtor board.
All right, anything else? We got time for maybe one more.
I have one. So, I want to hit on Jim said, you gotta increase your volume. This is a volume-based business, because obviously in the gift basket, you're in a range with your competitors, and it sounds like you figure that range out is about 150 is a fair price to where the
Yeah, it's an affordable price. I think, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, your whole business is volume-based, so that increases your gross revenue, but then getting down your margins, getting better margins. But one of the best ways to do it is establish a community bank. There's the he's gone right now, but get with a local community bank like USB, Trustco, or any of those, and establish a relationship with them, because then you start building a credit line, and then when you're able to find a discount on something that you put in your baskets that is consistent, that you want to buy in bulk, you're able to jump on it, and that's a huge plus, is establishing a banking relationship, so you're able to have that lending aspect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I just wanted to add, you have such a bubbly personality, so nice to introduce yourself and so easy to talk to. As a salesperson for over 10 years, my recommendation would be, since your niche has been with realtors, go to real estate brokerage firms and promote your business. There are possibilities of maybe doing a sponsorship for their weekly meetings and get yourself established in that community. It will spread the voice very fast. Another thing, I know you're doing the deliveries, and it's great because you can introduce the product, but I will focus on the sales part, selling the baskets, and maybe partner with DoorDash or whatever deliveries are up there, and focus on sales.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think there's agreement that you need to be the face of the business.
So I'm no longer the delivery woman.
No.
I'm not gonna be doing this anymore.
You can put that on the business card. All right, so I know Stephanie, you had another thoughts. It's 3 after. As a reminder, first Wednesday of the month, because of the chamber meeting, we start a little bit late. So please plan on a few extra minutes, but we need to go ahead and wrap up. So if you have more thoughts for Autumn, please stay after. You're going to stay after and give some thoughts. And then I know she wanted to do
giveaway.
Sure.
We're doing a few giveaways. These larger baskets are open for purchase. They're the ones toward the back, but these smaller baskets we put together to give away today. Am I leading this? You're leading this?
Yeah, so we'll go ahead. As we wrap up, we're going to pass it around for business cards. So everybody knows, because we do not promote sales or whatever, 1 Million Cups will be keeping the business cards, so you're not going on a mailing list. This is just, Autumn wanted to do something nice to say thank you for her time presenting. So she's going to give away a couple of baskets. To the veterans, I know she had a present for you, so please, veterans, come up afterwards and see Autumn. So let's thank Autumn for presenting today. Thank you. So, one of the things we wanted to let everybody know, what we're going to do, we are going to meet the day before Thanksgiving.
Okay, I can say thank you.
Yes. We're going to meet the day before Thanksgiving. But we're not going to have a presentation like we did today because we know we might not have, a few people might be going out of town, but we want to do another give back to say thank you to everybody. So we're going to do a panel discussion, and right now we're trying to put together somebody from basically everybody in the building. So we have somebody representing LEED, 1 Million Cups, the SPDC, and the UCF incubator. So we're going to be here to field questions, give back anything that you need to do, and questions that you need to answer so we can help your business in the future. And then lastly, we're going to do real quick community announcements. We generally like to keep these to the name, what the announcement is for, or the event is for, and the date, and we'd like to keep it within next week. Kristen.
We have Visitors Day for BNI tomorrow morning. It's held here in the same place, around the same time. Actually, it starts at 7:30 sharp. It's 7:30 to 9. If you would like to join or you're interested in being in a room full of entrepreneurs, we'd love to have you. So come visit me, Delaney, Matt Guy, Todd Headley. One of us can help you with that.
Posh Dining and Charcuterie will be on the radio again next week with the Eustis Chamber. I'll also be promoting my book, Happy Hippie Customs, Harmonic Balance Healing Arts, and Posh Dining and Charcuterie will be hosting another Open Table Tuesday next Tuesday. Please come out. If you are in need, if you're not in need, please come out, get a free meal. We're all in need of love and fellowship and community. Thank you.
Arlene.
Every Wednesday at Happy Hippie Customs, we also do We Read Wednesday, where you can bring your kids in and we just read them a story. However, today is super special, so at 5 o'clock we have a guest from Hunt's Exotic. She's going to read a book about a wallaby, and we're going to have a wallaby. So if you want to meet a wallaby, come out. It's Happy Hippie Customs. You can Google us, we're on all the maps.
Marie.
Hi. This afternoon is Fresh Market at Fair Park every Wednesday from 5 to 8, and then Friday is Downtown Eustis First Friday, and it is karaoke night. And I know some of you like to sing, and some of you think you can sing. So I would suggest, and you know what, we love you all. So I would suggest you check it out Friday night. And then Saturday is the Veterans, Salute to Veterans. It's all day Saturday. And there are going to be 200 paratroopers jumping in the lake, not at the same time. They're in waves, starting like at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then all that heavy equipment's going to be down there, military equipment. Their vendors will be there. What else? Parade's going to take place. And then there's a little ceremony, I believe it's at 3 o'clock. So it'll be something all day long. You can come in and come out. I suggest you do that. And we just had our Salute to Veterans breakfast, our monthly breakfast this morning, and we had about 120 people, and we had 25 veterans in the room. So
yeah, the parachute jump, if you have not seen it, is very cool.
If you'd like to see it, it's on the cover of the magazine this month, but they had their first all-women's jump. So it's the Phoenix Brigade is part of Phantom Airborne, and it's going to be an all-women's jump, one of the passes. So definitely show up and check it out.
The whole ceremony with the veterans, there's a ceremony that is really, really touching, and it's amazing. It celebrates all 4 branches. They sing their anthem song for each branch, and they honor the different veterans and everything. It is really, really awesome. There's color guards and everything. I really, if you guys have an opportunity, go check it out. It's pretty tear-jerking, actually.
All right, so if you have an event coming up, scan the QR code. Lead will put it on their website. It's going to be on their calendar. So anytime that anybody gets information from Lead, your event will be on their calendar. So we're going to do a group picture. But before we do the group picture, if you can't stay around, if you are a veteran, go see Autumn. She's got a special gift for you. And then we're going to do some drawings for 11. So draw them real quick, and then we're gonna go rapid fire. Come up and see Autumn, and we'll do the group picture. If we miss the group picture, that's okay. David, head up there. Get up to the front. Linda, where's Linda? Head up to the front. Don Oliver, where's Don? Head up to the front.
He's not here.
He's not here. We're just gonna keep calling him out. Where's the name on this one? Beth? Is it Beth? Oh. Yeah, Beth. Where's Beth?
Not here.
Not here. You don't get that one. Heather. Heather Haynes. Come up to the front. Suzanne. Kylie. Oh, is it Tisponte? That's you? How many we got left? How many we got left? Autumn? How many we got left? Stephanie? You guys gotta make better business cards with your name more front and center. Daniela? Greg Sizer? Matthew? Two more. Oh, Jesse. Great gift for Claire. And Delaney. Alright, so we will be back as everybody's getting their gift. Thank you again to Autumn for doing this for everybody. We will be back here next Wednesday, same time, 8:30 a.m., 8:30 to 9. We have our connecting time. We're going to start the meeting around 9:05. Bring a friend. Again, if you think that this would be of value to one of your business partners, bring them, because that's going to strengthen your business relationship. Or if you have somebody that you've been wanting to do business with and you think they will get value of it, this is the way you increase the chances of improving that relationship. So thank you, everybody. We're going to do a group picture, so if you have time to stick around, I think there's some food left. We'll do a group picture. So thank you, and we'll see you next week.